Their mission is the most difficult ever attempted and the most dangerous.
We have commit, we have liftoff.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void. And darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light."
A universe appears, an entire universe, and we've crossed our first threshold. The universe is tiny, it's smaller than an atom, it's incredibly hot, it contains everything that's in today's universe, so you can imagine, it's busting. At first it's just a blur, but very quickly distinct things begin to appear in that blur. Within the first second, energy itself shatters into distinct forces, including electromagnetism and gravity. And energy does something else quite magical. It congeals to form matter. Now, the going gets tougher. The next stage introduces entities that are significantly more fragile, significantly more vulnerable, but they're also much more creative and much more capable of generating further complexity. I'm talking, of course, about living organisms. The complex things get more fragile, more vulnerable. We, as extremely complex creatures, desperately need to know this story and why complexity means vulnerability and fragility.
It's clear to me for my own path that I must strive diligently. And the reason for that is that I wasn't created perfect. Shoot. Created with flaws. I was born with flaws. And I've actually compounded them on occasion.
There was one particular tree of which we were not to partake, but we couldn't help ourselves. This was the origin of all our troubles. Angels with a flaming sword were set as sentries at the gates of paradise.
Either the God is not all-powerful or is not all good. But it can't really be both, given all the ways the universe wants to kill us. A tsunami takes out 250,000 people.
It would have to mean that the designer of this plan was unbelievably lazy and inept, or unbelievably callous and cruel and indifferent and capricious.
You're in for difficult times. That's what living on planet Earth is all about. Do I believe in God? And I say no. I don't believe in God, I know.
And you begin to trust that the Spirit is actually indwelling you.
It's going to be glorious.
You may know the story of Dostoevsky. He saw a picture in Switzerland of the descent of Jesus from the cross. He looked at it for 4 hours. And at the end of it, he said this: I do not know the answer to the meaning of evil, but I do know love.